Let's go, boys. Nice to have good that's that burgundy burn.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. This playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Butler. Tackled number 14. Not very good field position to start here. Some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with the quarterback. That was great execution.
Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's close. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking to throw. It's Grant. A short completion to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get
57
his
is a
touch.
crazy tight end.
Second down after that previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. He makes the grab. Tackled right at the 30.
13.
The sticks.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback
Stand
to be
by watch.
patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Handoff to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's Grant. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big game to break.
Guys, bro.
This offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
That's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team.
Let's go.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Here comes a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Back to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Clark. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14-0. Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll give it to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Grant. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The receiver grabs it. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback will throw it
That's
off
a
the one
horrible
pass
reason.
option. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The ball is caught. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And out comes the field goal unit, trying to connect from 40 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out. It's Cole. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And now the running back's got it again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air, it's Grant. Looking deep downfield with the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They get nothing on 2nd down. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Green Wave. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barber. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it here. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry up. The shotgun handoff here. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Here's the second down play. The shotgun running play call. Runs through the defender. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Texas.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. It's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick take this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
Bringing it out. It's Cole. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Trying to find some room. It's Gordon. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield, it's Grant. And he dumps off to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On the move now. He'll throw it now. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. He nearly kills all the momentum on just one play. A drop pick, and you're up by 3 touchdowns. You can bet he's going to be hearing it from the coach when he gets over to the sideline.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made, a lot of space now. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Still think we should have catfished it.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's caught. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that completion. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They bring him down right at the 20.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back. It's Grant. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. On first down, it's play action. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
38, Tulane, 14.
Bringing it out, it's Butler. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Dumps it down to the back.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. Catch made in space. Look out. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Might have to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Tulane, 14. Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. To throw, it's Grant. Running out of time in the pocket. Not the accuracy we expect from the senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. He hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Grant. Tries the right with a quick throw. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
52, Texas, 14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to pass. It's Grant. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. What a sag by the senior.
Great aggressive play calling here by the offensive coordinator. You go with the 4 verts. You're trailing this game. You're running out of time. Why not give your receivers a chance to get downfield, and a great throw by the quarterback?
First down here at their own 41. One explosive play has jump-started this drive. They keep him guessing with a run. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it in the open. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Green Wave. No chance to catch him there.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Jennings. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Grinding away with their running game. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tulane 20. Texas.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Jennings. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep for late-game heroics. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He lets it go. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
73 Texas. Tulane 20.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Receiver in motion now. And there's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
It's a solid game. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play.
He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Jennings. He's running out of time here. Oh, and they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on a sack. Of course, course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
you.